The world is on a precipice of a new barrier in drag racing. That is the world's first 5-second LS time. Right around the world, the magic LS engine is showing horsepower in ever-increasing margins. This man, Terry Seng, is attempting to run the first 5-second run with the all-new Noonan billet LS. Terry, you've already got the fastest stock block LS time in the world as a 673. Yeah. What do you like about this engine that you think's gonna make it the world record?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's capable of making over 1,000 more horsepower than that engine, so that it definitely will make the power. Like there's no doubt in it. Whether we're good enough and the car's good enough to make it all happen on the day, that time will tell. But we're just trying to go as fast as we possibly can with an LS.
Well, if you look at the sums, you've gone 670, and you reckon there's 1,000 more in this. Well, I mean, that's saying it's easy 5-second potential. Of course, the world, we're at 611 is the boundary at the moment, and I thought maybe it's going to be an international battle. There's a couple of other manufacturers out there do aftermarket LS blocks, but they've all got Noonans as well. So doesn't that make it more exciting?
It does. There's a few guys that have got them going, the Noonan going as well. So I think that'll be where the battle's at, because it's definitely the pick of the blocks, that's for sure.
And we're at Noonan Engineering's the dyno cell here. The engine is here in the background, ready to be put into the wild fridge. Now, you think if you're going for a world record, you want something a bit more aerodynamic than a 55 Chev, but hey, there's a few aerodynamic cars out there in the world running LSs, and they're all in the 6s as well.
Well, hey, I would like the cool factor of the old fridge, and it's a cool car, and hey, why not? And new Pro mods aren't in my budget at the moment, so the 55's been kindly lent to me from Les Winner, so I want to put it to really good use and do things that the car's capable of.
So they've already got the one world record for fastest stock block. Of course, the LS world internet just went crazy when you ran that run at Willowbank. I mean, you did it at a track championship event. It's not like you're in front of thousands of people when it happened, but it got filmed and the world saw it quite quickly. Yeah. The feedback was quite incredible, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. We definitely had that goal in our sights because we knew we could make the power to do it after pulling it out of the Commodore, and to go as fast as we did, as easily as we did, sort of shocked me a little bit and sort of took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting to even be Australia's fastest LS with that fast, and it all happened just like that. So, sometimes, lots of hard work to get there, obviously, but sometimes it just all goes together, and that's what you want.
Did you weigh the car after the run, or did you already know what it weighed?
It weighed just over 2,500 pounds, so the car's pretty light. It's not aerodynamic, like you said, so it's got fors and against. I think we're hoping it'll be somewhere similar weight with this engine. Obviously, I've added a lot more weight with turbos because they're like 3 times the size of the other ones. So, it's looking good, and I'm excited. I'm really excited about this engine.
Now, tell me about this engine. I mean, it's the billet Noonan. Tell us some cubic inches. Tell us a little bit. I mean, as much as you can say. I mean, the world's watching. We're not going to tell everyone the secrets. But you know what? You can grab these engines from Noonan's, but this is the special one. Tell us.
Well, this is 460 cubes. It's got plenty of cubes on board, so the heads flow crazy numbers. So we shouldn't have to run a hell of a lot of boost to make really good power. So, it's for a small block engine, you're going to compare it to any of the big engines. Like, it's got the cylinder head flow, it'll drive the turbos. We'll just wait and see what we can actually do with it. I'm really looking forward to see what we can actually do.
Well, apart from the cubic inches, I mean, obviously these engines lend themselves a bit more because of the billet block and all these extra design features you can put in. But what do you like most about that you found with this engine over what you've been using before?
Look, the repairability. You want to push an LS to its boundaries. You want something strong to start with, but if you break something, you punch a rod out of it or whatever, you want to be able to repair it. These things, it can be welded up. You can give it back to them. They'll remachine it. It'll look like brand new. You don't have to throw it all in the bin and buy a new one. It's great. And if you want to push things to the limit, you want to be able to repair it. You are going to break things.
So strongest block, better cylinder heads, repairability, an absolutely horny setup on the top plenum there as well, all from Noonan Engineering.
Yep.
Got the big turbos. What size are we running on that one, Terry?
Pro Mod 88s, precision.
So you reckon your opposition, whoever you all may be, and I suppose considering that word is from Noonan's that we are already sending LS blocks and components around the world.
Yep.
So you would figure that they're all going to try and run that. You reckon there's some craziness out there trying to run bigger than that?
There'll probably be people out there doing bigger. There always has been, but you know, bigger's not always better when it comes to turbo. You got to get the thing moving early. So a lot of guys can miss the budget there.
Well, it's on the dyno. We've done a few little initial pulls on it, so a few more to go. And look, you're looking to get it in the car within the next couple of days, is that right?
Well, yeah, everything goes to plan here. It'll be straight in the car, and we'll be sending it down.
Hold on to your hats, folks. I think the world is waiting for the first 5-second LS time. Going to do it with an Aussie engine, with an Aussie guy, one of the best legends in LS tuning in the world, Terry Seng. We wish you all the very best, and keep an eye out for all that Noonan stuff in the LS world. Wherever the record goes off, we'd love it to happen here in Australia. We think we deserve to have it happen here in Australia.
We'll do our best.
But you know what? The world is using these engines, and I think the LS world, watch out. History is just about to be made. Thanks, Terry.
Thanks.